So what's he trying to distract you from? Right now, with what's happening in Washington, D.C., what is Trump trying to distract you from? We know that Trump would love to be seen as a big, all-powerful military dictator. Now, we know that he doesn't see our military service members as human beings. We know as much as he tries to denigrate our veterans, as much as he tries to take away benefits and jobs from our veterans, he loves to treat our service members as pawns in his megalomaniacal vision. We know he wants to be seen as a big, powerful man who is inevitable and he can intimidate you with the might of the military. He wants to be seen as a Vladimir Putin, as a Kim Jong-un. Every time he tries shit with the military, whether it's threatening war with our neighbor Canada, whether it's threatening war with Greenland or Iran, or whether it's within our own borders, Portland in 2020, California this year, and now Washington, D.C. Not only is he trying to distract you from something or many somethings, it's a cope. It's a big, fat fucking cope. Whenever he looks really weak, whenever he is weak, whenever he's failing, whenever the American people are resisting strongly, he's got to say, no, you guys, I'm a big, strong military man. I'm in control. You need to be afraid of me. What we're seeing in DC is what? Because one of Elon Musk's little shitler youths got beaten up by a couple of teenagers. Donald Trump is going to use that as an excuse to call out the National Guard and distract you from what? Because if you think for a second that he gives two shits about big balls getting beaten up by a couple of 14-year-olds, no, what he cares about are blows to his own personal fragile ego, not the bodies of his loyal servants. What he cares about are the ways that he is made to look a fool. He is made to look small and weak. So could it be the trial that is starting in Los Angeles about how there was never a rebellion and Trump didn't have the right to violate the Posse Comitatus Act? Could it be the ways that Californians are consistently resisting? They didn't roll over for him like he thought they were going to when he showed up with not only the National Guard, but the Marines, and he thought they were going to be shaken in their booties and just lie down. And instead they're like, you picked the wrong city. Could it be the fact that Trump's jobs numbers just got readjusted way down and he had such a big crash out over it that he fired a statistician from the federal government who's completely unbiased and just reports the numbers? So could it be that he is destroying the economy when he said he was going to make it the most bigly successful, powerful economy in the whole world? Instead, we're bleeding jobs, and it's far worse than previously reported. Is he trying to distract you from the fact that he's still slapping on and pulling off his tariffs? He's still playing taco with tariffs while also creating chaos for the economy? Could it be that Vladimir Putin doesn't respect Trump and is not going to do what Trump says? And so even though Trump said on day one of his regime he was going to stop the war in Ukraine, both Putin and Zelensky are like, we don't have to listen to you. We don't respect you. We know that you can't end this war. And we're just humoring you at this point. He's been a big fat failure at stopping the war in Ukraine. But could it be the way that they actually can't find people to come work for ICE, even though they're sweetening the deal with tens of thousands of dollars in bonuses, $60,000 in student loan forgiveness? They've had to lower the recruiting age to 18. They're having to beg people. They're having to get FEMA employees to go work for ICE, force FEMA employees to go work for ICE because they can't meet their recruitment numbers. Could that be something that Trump is trying to distract you from by calling out the National Guard in DC? Or hear me out, you guys, hear me out. Could it be the Epstein files? The fact that Trump doesn't want you to look at the Epstein files? The fact that he said, you guys, it's a hoax. It's a hoax. Stop talking about it already. Don't notice that I moved Ghislaine Maxwell to a minimum security prison. Don't notice that I am doing a big favor for a woman who is put behind bars for trafficking little children. And Donald Trump tries to play big, fat, powerful military dictator with a couple hundred National Guard troops. That is always going to be a distraction, and it's always going to be a cope.